Our wedding was shitty. My M44 wife, learned F42, wore a dress that I hated and I had to stay quiet to avoid hurting her feelings. She changed her hair color days before the event, and it was like I was marrying someone else. Our families are very traditional. She is always dressed in a very regular girl next door style. She sent me some dress hints via pictures but kept the actual dress a secret, for which I was excited. On the wedding day, she showed up wearing a sheer lace dress that was too revealing and no flesh-colored lining. I could see her whole legs and her undies. They were lace and not sheer. I would have preferred that she didn't wear her cleavage bursting out. It wasn't necessary. I thought sexiness was reserved for the wedding night, not for our guests to see. I would have been okay with it had I been used to this being her style, but I don't know what happened. Our friends and family's males kept a bit distant, trying to avoid her, and I think it's because they were trying to be respectful. The top of the dress wasn't sheer, but her breasts were almost popping out and she couldn't dance as happily and carefree as she always does because of it. I understand this is an aesthetic dispute, and life will go on and I will forget about it eventually. What I can't stomach is that she asked people for money behind my back and I feel betrayed. We had agreed on not asking anything from anyone because we didn't want to put people on the spot. Some of our guests are not in a position to give in to pressure. She said okay, but still turned around and did it anyway. To clarify, we did get cash gifts and physical presents on our wedding day, but it seems like she wanted to establish a minimum fee. This has been going on since the holidays and she never included me in the emails. I found out because her best friend dropped out of the wedding after my wife kept pressuring her and trying to circumvent her friend's decision not to give extra cash. She argued that giving a cash gift would help cover our honeymoon and reception. I'm dumbfounded. What honeymoon? I had already paid for it and the reception was settled. I also have dignity and I may work a job that keeps me on the stretch between lower middle and working class, but we don't lack for anything. Seeing that the church was missing a chunk of guests at the end of the ceremony wasn't a great feeling, but I already knew that some of them were boycotting our wedding. They sent us both screenshots of their conversations with my wife and said they felt disrespected because she got really pushy and resorted to hostile questioning when being told no. She denied being intentionally difficult, and it's possible that she's being honest and just got carried away. We tried to enjoy our day, but I felt this black cloud hanging over us. It's not just that the wedding sucked or that her dress was ugly. I know a wedding is just an event, but I feel betrayed and angry all the time. My trust is broken and we lost friends and people that I care about. I don't see how therapy can fix this. It's not just about my trust, but about how this person is a whole human being apart from the woman that I thought I knew. As background, she got pushy with people who don't have money to spare. And in some cases, she said things like, "What about this? What about that?" while being inquisitive and confrontational about their reasons not to give extra money. Also, she sent her best friend a physical holiday greeting with a requested money slip that gave the option of 3 different amounts. She sent one to our friend Maddie, who said was very excited when Leanne asked for her mailing address and was happy when told she was getting a card, but told me that she was furious when she opened it. Maddie says that she is ending their friendship because my wife tried to guilt trip her. I just wanted our wedding to be an occasion to share our happiness, and I wanted our guests to be comfortable, not like we were trying to squeeze them down to their last penny. I want to get a divorce, but I know this will destroy her. I don't want to do that, but being betrayed and sleeping next to someone who is willing to take from others is very disturbing. I want to at least file for legal separation. We have no kids in common, no shared property. Am I wrong? Note, my wife has a job. Also, Maddie was avoidant and ended up exploding in rage when I asked notice she was acting distant. Some of the guests who chose to skip our wedding know each other and sent whatever conversation receipts they had within days of each other.